Yeah, in this my topic, I'm going to talk about park safety, right? Like when you're in a park. Park safety at a park, whether you are traveling to a major theme park or attending a local fair or a local picnic this summer, think about the reminder that can help keep you and your family safe, right? Before you get to any park, right, I'm going to mention about 3 points when you go to a park. Before you go to a park, number one, you have to wear a sunscreen. Apply before arrive at the park, and also reapply water ride or any heavy thing, apply it, right? Then point number two, prevent heat and any illness by drinking lots of water before you hit the ride. Also, you have to make sure that you drink a lot of water, because maybe the weather sometimes not convenient, it depends. Then also your body can also be quick dehydrated, so whenever you are in a picnic or you are in a park area, you have to try to drink a lot of water, right? Then point number three, you have to wear comfortable pairs of shoes or a socks. Also, dress for the weather or the rides, right? If you plan to go on the water ride, wear your clothes and then dry it fast, right? This simply means that if you know that you want to go to swim, you have to wear a cloth that you use for swimming, right? Then also when you are resting around the park, you have to wear shoes that you know that it's a little bit bigger for you. You don't have to wear something that is very tight, that can make you uncomfortable, also can lead to you can just feel dizzy or upset, right? Then I'm going to measure about the safety at the park, right? When you're at the park, I'm going to measure 5 safety that you have to take into consideration. Point number one, when you arrive at the park, right? Your plan will be your group for where you will meet if you get separated. So you have to make a plan with your family or with your team that you went to the park together, that in case of anything, okay, this is where the bus should stop us, where we should all of us should be together in case at this particular time we want to go home. If you want to go somewhere, at least this time everybody should be arrived at this point, right? So you should make a schedule of meeting at a time to reconnect your group, right? Then at the park also, you have to, point number two, you have to take photo of any children in your group with your phone. When you arrive at the park, if a child gets separate from the group, at least a photo will help the police to find them, because they will be aware exactly and what the child is where and how they look alike, right? Because this normally happen in a park place. A child can easily get lost, right? But if you have a proper identification or the pictures of the child, it can help police or any emergency team that is there or security to help you to locate the child. So whenever you arrive in a picnic, if there is a child, you have to take their pictures, right? For just in case, right? Then point number three, in a park, you should be safety, right? You should be alert to exit an emergency situation. So everybody should be alert in case of any emergency situation, right? Then point number four, you follow all park rules. Whenever someone in a park, you have to follow all the rules. If you have a small child with you, stay in a age appropriate areas. If you are pregnant, like a lady are pregnant or have certain medical condition, should not ride anything that is in the park, might not be safe for you, right? So there are a lot of things like riding things that are in the park, like horse, vehicles, what can make people happy. So if someone is pregnant, they should stay away from those things, right? Then we're talking about point number 5 in a pack, the safety in a pack. Also carry a minimal cash, right? And also leave valuable property or items that could be easily lost at home, right? So you should not take expensive things in a pack. You should take at least a minimal or lesser money with you. So in case of any things, you should not take lots of money with you, right? Then we're talking about riding safety, right? Riding safely, right? I'm going to measure 3 points in riding safely. Point number 1, you have to hold on tight, right? Handle and the safety bar, and also you have to think reasonably. You have to hold the handles of any ride materials or animal ride. You have to hold tightly, right? Use them to keep your body positioned correctly in the ride, and also stay in your seat, right? So these are safety measures in the ride. You have to hold tight and firm, right, and concentrate. Then point number 2, always be fast in your seat belt to tight it. If it gets loose, you always have to be fast to tight it, your seat belt, right? Or if it's us, it depends, right? Then point number 3, you have to sit up straight and face the proper direction, right? They have some ride vehicle or ride equipment, so you have to always hold it firm and also sit upright to look at the particular direction which is going, right?